5. Rock legends Pete Townshend. Absolutely hated. Pete Townshend, legendary guitarist and songwriter of The Who, has never been afraid to speak his mind. Known for his explosive stage presence and sharp tongue, Townshend often criticized his contemporaries, especially when he felt their music lacked depth or originality. While he has shown admiration for many artists over the years, there are a few classic rock bands that he didn't hesitate to slam. 1. The Rolling Stones. Although The Who and the Rolling Stones were both at the forefront of the British invasion, Townshend often had a love-hate relationship with the band. He once described them as a parody of themselves, suggesting that they stuck to a formula without pushing boundaries. While he respected their longevity, he sometimes felt their performances lacked the raw power and innovation that defined the early days of rock. 2. Led Zeppelin. Townshend admitted he had mixed feelings about Led Zeppelin. Despite Jimmy Page being a friend and former session guitarist, Townshend was critical of Zeppelin's bombastic style. He reportedly found them too showy and self-indulgent, preferring more narrative-driven songwriting. He also implied that Zeppelin leaned heavily on blues influences without adding much originality. 3. Queen. While Queen is adored for their theatrical flair and Freddie Mercury's legendary voice, Townshend wasn't a fan. He once commented that their music felt overproduced and a bit too clever for its own good. He struggled to connect with the band's blend of glam, opera, and hard rock, viewing it as style over substance. 4. Pink Floyd. Townshend had a long-standing rivalry with Pink Floyd, especially during the 1970s. Although he admired their technical skill, he found their concept albums, like The Wall and Dark Side of the Moon, too cerebral and detached. He felt their music lacked the emotional grit that bands like The Who brought to rock. 5. The Doors. Jim Morrison's poetic lyrics and moody stage persona didn't impress Townshend. He saw The Doors as pretentious and overly focused on mysticism. He reportedly found their music slow and dull, lacking the energy and urgency that fueled the British rock scene. Despite these strong opinions, Townshend's critiques often came from a desire to challenge the norm and encourage artistic growth. His honesty, even when divisive, helped fuel the competitive spirit that drove rock music forward.